you're helping Julian Horizon to bring its electric vans to the UK market. How attractive really is the UK market for these emerging brands?
UK is a very attractive market. Why I say so? Because all my friends who are currently the manufacturer of the OEM, Chinese OEM, are all very excited to enter into the UK market. Why is that so? UK is the 7th biggest global market for automotive, and it's the 2nd largest in Europe. And yet it is a very mature in the market. But despite the maturity and the complexity, there is a growing consumer who are always keen to try new stuff. And not only that, the country is pretty progressive in making sure that they keep an eye on the green movement. And there is a lot of discussion about green support, green mobility, and also last mile. So this is like a niche market that allow people who are able to innovate, who are able to understand the consumer needs of the UK market to take this opportunity to enter into the market. And Jameel Motors actually has a very unique lens in terms of looking at opportunities. So while we are looking at this market together, we recognize the potential of this Jameel Horizon van. And why do we recognize that? Is because of the fact that it is the commercial vehicles for EV, there is still a gap and there's still options for more entrants. Number 2, it is a perfect solution for last mile delivery. And we basically fall in love with this van when we first lay our eyes in China, and we saw a lot of potential. So we just launched in January, and 2 months ago, when some of you who have attended the Millbrook test drive event, the feedback has been fabulous. So one of the reporters actually commented that while it is a commercial car, it drives like a passenger car. It's fun to drive, easy to drive, and more importantly, its cost effectiveness. We have been receiving a lot of inquiries since 4 months ago that we launched, and we are trying to make sure that as Jameel Motors, we want to allow localization and customization, and we want to make sure that when we bring this car to this market, we need to give our consumer a very focused peace of mind and making sure that we customize the product according to what is the requirement of the local market.
How can you make UK more attractive, though, in terms of, attracting more investments? I mean, you talked about the maturity of the market. I mean, are there ways that UK can unlock more potential to draw,
There will be a lot more Chinese OEM or car makers or parts operators entering into the UK markets. As we speak today, there's already been a lot of inquiries coming about trying to find out what does it take to enter into this UK market, okay? Because like what you rightly said just now, we haven't followed what the EU has done in terms of imposing the tariff, and the market is always hungry for innovations. So that makes it very attractive. But bearing in mind that it's also a highly complex market. It's highly complex because it's a very matured automotive industry whereby there's a lot of standard procedure, homologation guideline, that I think this is a lot of learning curve. But as more and more entrants into this market, it will also means that it brings forth a new industry of helping this new OEM to create new opportunities in the UK market. So I'd like to say that in the next 2-3 years, UK will be a very exciting place, and especially it's a right-hand drive. Why is that so? Because a lot of the OEM has entered into a left-hand drive market. So the right-hand drive is the next wave, and there's not many big right-hand drive market. In order to be able to globally produce the volume that's required for right-hand drive, UK is a market that everybody has sustained a good market share in terms of the global production. So this makes this UK a very, very attractive market.